All right. What does the gospel? What is the okay? Okay. So what is the gospel? The word gospel means good news. It's pretty important to understand that the Bible is not a book that tells us what we have to do to earn salvation. It is a book that tells us what God did to secure our salvation. What he did was send Jesus. Jesus did for us what we could never do for ourselves. And he paid for what we have done in his body on the cross. God created human beings after his image and intended for them to be ruling creatures and take care of his beautiful earth, trees, flowers, our cats, our dogs. We are supposed to be under God, but over everything else. We were supposed to rule over creation under the guidance and authority of God's word, and to function as conduits for all the blessings of heaven. That's how it was supposed to be, but unfortunately the Bible tells the story of how our first parents, Adam and Eve, fell into sin by choosing to rebel against God's word in order to become autonomous ruling creatures. Basically, they wanted to be gods unto themselves, deciding good and evil. From that point on, humanity has been on a downward spiral, moving further and further away from God and our original design and glory. The heart of the gospel is the good news that Jesus has come as God in the flesh and has obeyed God perfectly and has therefore won the right to all blessings God originally intended to give to men and women. Furthermore, through his sacrificial death on the cross, he has paid the debt that we owe to God for disobeying his commands. There is therefore no need anymore for us to hide from God. In Jesus, we can come home and we can be restored. The climax of the gospel is the great news that he rose from the dead and ascended into heaven, where he sits and intercedes on our behalf.